What's going on, boxing fans? It's Friday, October 9th. First off, I want to say congratulations to President Barack Obama on winning the Nobel Peace Prize. And on the boxing, don't want to spend too much time on politics, but on the boxing, Latin Fury 12 is tomorrow. Be sure to check that out. Yuriorkis Gamboa and Juan Manuel Lopez both headline the card. I think Lopez is fighting Rogers Imtagua, I believe is how you pronounce it, and Gamboa is fighting Wybera Garcia, and the third, I think the third matchup, third main event or whatever, the matchup before the main event is going to be Solis versus Monty Barrett. Now, um, there's been a whole lot of bad talk about Solis among the heavyweight boxers on how they want to expose him and stuff. And there are a lot of flaws in Solis, but I don't think that Barrett is the boxer that will expose these flaws. So I think that Solis is going to win this matchup. If it was against Freza Kendo, I think, or Freza Kendo or Kevin Kingpin Johnson, I think they would have beaten him, because they both are actual. These guys have great boxing ability. So, Solis, I think would have trouble with both of them. But Monty Barrett, I'm not gonna say it's a walk in the park or anything, but Monty Barrett, he hits hard. Solis has a decent chin, but I think Solis will do enough to pull out the victory. And also John Duddy is coming back on the card, after his loss to Billy Lyle back in Youngstown, Ohio, back in March, I believe. So he's coming back after that loss to, I guess to, just to make his comeback pretty much. So be sure to check that out. And along with that, be sure next week on October the 14th on Wednesday, be sure to check out the Blog Talk Radio. I don't know if there's a name or not yet. I'll get with Ashley Knuckles or Jay Abib or KG21 Carlito about it. But I'm not sure if it's a name or not yet. When I get the link, I'll post it to the side. I'll post it to the side, and I'll do another video on it when I get a name and a link. So, but be sure to check out the radio show. I think it's, these guys are ready for it. I know that Jay Abib, he wanted to, he's ready to get it off the ground. I'm sure Ashley Knuckles and Carlito, I know they both are ready. So this show's gonna be great. I'm definitely looking forward to it. I'm definitely ready to call in with with questions. Be sure to call in and be involved in the live chats and stuff for the fans and all that good stuff. So be sure to check that out. October the 14th, I believe it will be at 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock. Well, actually 9 o'clock Eastern, I believe. So I'm not really big on time zones, but I know it's 8 o'clock my time, and then Western time at 6. But depending on the time zone, it's a different time, but it's 9 Eastern. So be sure to check that out, and then last off, I'm gonna kind of give the stage to other channels. Check out LexGoon 107. Check out JR503JR, and check out Voice for Vendetta, of course, Dragonstyle 619, Boxing Historian, and TRT Boxing. So be sure to check out those channels, and check out every channel you could find on here, every boxing channel you could find, because all of us boxing fans are getting a great following on, or us boxing analysts on here, we're getting a great following here, but we're just here for boxing. We all do it for boxing, so be sure to check that out. Oh yeah, and check out Eric Johnson, of course. But I know that kind of popped out, but my thoughts on my second week. I just broke down a few fights. I've been sick all week, so I haven't really gave other thoughts on anything else. But I'll be sure next week to talk about Timothy Bradley versus Lamont Peterson, and the possible Andre Berto versus Shane Mosley matchup. I'll talk about that, and whatever happens next week, I'll talk about it. Bring up a few subjects like Manny Pacquiao, and I'll talk about Shane Mosley and stuff like that. But you know I'm starting to kind of get used to being on the camera here, and I'm starting to I'm starting to gain a lot more confidence in analyzing these fights, and understand there's going to be people that disagree with me and agree with me, but this is just how boxing is. We we disagree and we agree on stuff. We all break down our fights differently, so we all have our own personal opinions. So I'm getting I think I'm getting much better at this. But I've had a lot of help along the way. I've had Dragon Style, and I had Boxing Historian, and I had KG21 Carleo, and all these other guys pretty much kind of give me their insight on fights, and I would I study the fights and all that. So that's kind of how I'm kind of getting more insight on stuff and giving more insight. But you know just be sure to check out these other boxing channels. Check out everyone you could find. Get as much, and if you're a fan of boxing, get as much boxing knowledge as you can get. And I know Taco and Beer, he's posting Roy Jones videos, so I'm personally a big fan of Roy Jones, so I'm definitely gonna check those videos out over the weekend. So be sure to check that out. And any other channel I didn't get this week, I'll get you guys next week. But everybody, have a good weekend. I hope you guys stay safe. Be sure to check out Latin Fury 12, and I will talk about that either Sunday or Monday if I'm able to catch it, because I don't think I get it here, but I'll probably pay for a stream that lags or something. So as long as I get some good clips of it, then I'll talk about Latin Fury 12. But anyway, you guys have a good weekend. Stay safe.